Hi, Danny Morrison here for the Danny Morrison Expert Comments alongside Rario.com. Men's World Cup, Sharjah. It was the weekend, the Super Sunday of the Asian side. Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh. And then, of course, up after that, India, Pakistan, massive. Well, yours truly was there in Sharjah. It was warm. It was going to be tough for the guys out in the middle with an afternoon game. But Sri Lanka won the toss. They wanted to go up front with the ball first. And Muhammedullah at toss said he was happy to bat first on this tricky surface that we all knew had been a lot of low scores. 171 for 4 was very tasty in the end. I thought it was well above par. And I think about Naeem Sheikh, what he brought to the table, that 62, very mature, took his time a little bit, but once he got in and got set, he got into a very good rhythm. And of course, Mushrika, the old ex-skipper, not keeping these days, but he came to the party, and man, that 57 off 37, and those impish little sweeps and little dabs, and then some flamboyant shots over the offside. He really is a delight on the eye when he gets it right. So amazing in the end. A little bit of Litton Dust and a little bit of Muhammedullah at the end with a couple of boundaries. But 171 for 4, Muhammedullah would have taken that, no doubt, at the toss. When I look at the bowling, Chamika Karunaratne, for me, he was with his mate Lahira Kumara. Lahira got a little aggressive, but he got fired up, and I thought the bowling didn't quite hit its strengths, but those two guys were the pick of them for me. Hasaranga, in terms of his wrist spin, the star all-rounder for Sri Lanka, wasn't an impact. They really did go after him beautifully, and that's where Mushrika was just outstanding with that 57. It was just very, very accomplished and smooth. Now, in reply, I thought, okay, this will be interesting. Trying to track that down. And to be fair, Bangladesh, the Tigers, they started off pretty well. They did have Sri Lanka 4 down for 79. You thought, hello, this is tricky. This is where the Bangladesh Tigers were in the driving seat. But hey, only made his debut this year. Asalanka started playing for Sri Lanka only in the middle of this year, made his debut. And then with Rajapaksa, those two were that lovely and very composed and also at times very aggressive, had to be, to then try and catch up with the run rate. They put on 86, and really that was the difference in the end, because the bowling just started to fall off. They felt the pressure of the Bangladesh Tigers, and in the end, the Sri Lankan Lions came to the fore with those two. And Rajapaksa was on his 30th birthday, so he was thoroughly delighted, wasn't he? In the end, it was the man of the match performance from Asalanka. They did it in the end with 7 balls to spare, and they were 5 down. But what a masterclass from those two Sri Lankan batters to get them up over, which was a tricky, tricky total. 172 to get it, as I say, did it in 18.5. Well done to Sri Lanka.